Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Dele Olawanle has a church too. And that person said, lady, they should answer me now. I'm trying to see. Somebody send invites. Hello? Okay, what do you mean? Moti wa online. Excuse me, Moti wa online. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Shelly Bomi. Okay, so I thought you said you want to join me on TikTok.
Yes, we want you. We have, let me see. We actually joined you.
Okay, then you send a request, but you don't have to put on your camera.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take that.
So send me request. You will see where to send request, then I will add you. So people can start listening to you. Yeah, all right. So while we are waiting for her to join me, so she wants to use her mouth to tell us what happened to her. She been and say God called them. Now God called them. We know say God no call them. Now God called them. Meaning they collect people money. Now God called them. Meaning they establish universities where people no fit afford. Now God called them. Make they know they help the less privileged. Now God called them. Make the less privileged no matter to them. After they don't collect the money of the less privileged. Now God called them. We are not saying God no call them. Now God called them. You will pardon me, I feel they sneeze, because I'm under the weather. Yeah. I'm under the weather, so you guys are going to be hearing me sneezing. I get flu. Where they worry me. So help me to share, love and like, and invite somebody to come and hear. I want to tell you a story. Mo ní láti tètè lògùn. Kí ni tí affect me gan. I'm waiting, no. Abi, they don't know how to add. Let me see. You don't know how to join. Ẹ má bínú o. I'm under the weather o. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ padà ni o. I want to tell you a story. No be story, yo. I want to tell you a story. No be story, yo. Wetin e be gist. Wetin e be, yo, e be gist. If they don't know how to join, maybe she can call in, no. You are keeping people waiting. But I would have preferred you join on the live stream. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? I didn't get that.
We're trying to join you, but I don't know what happened. It must be the network.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Yeah, we'll join you.
Okay.
Yeah. The other lady will join you right away.
Okay. Can you send me a TikTok name so I will know if she's the one before I will add the wrong person? Send it to me. Send it. No, I'm not using the other line. This is the line you will send it to. This line I'm using to talk to you.
This one you're using, okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry now.
Yeah. Prince will not mind them. It is a way to shut us off so that we will not talk. This woman aproko too much. This woman can do aproko too much. If I don't do aproko, waiting I gain. If I don't do this kind of aproko, waiting I gain. If I don't do aproko to show the kind of people, the people you are calling children of God, men of God. Good evening, Jere Oyinda. If I don't do this kind of aproko, waiting I gain. Now, people wake on the watch, we no use head, go think say na aproko. Person we get head, go don't say no be aproko. So you can call it any name you like. It's all in a way to discourage me. This woman no get job. I no get job, just like your pastors. This woman no get children. We go speak to her. Your pastor, they speak to them as then they collect money, people money, they train them. As then they collect money, stylishly they steal. Their children don't talk to them. Their children don't feel ashamed. Say then they call their papa Bewiri. What did I do? Kill me. I go do this aproko. And this kind of aproko I dey like itself. Now correct aproko. Oh yeah, oh. And you know why I'm holding on? I want them to join us so that you can hear from the horse's mouth to Neo. This is from the horse's mouth. That's why I'm waiting. Hello, I am online. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wo orúkọ ẹni yẹn. Maybe the person. Oh, okay. I've seen you now. All right. Hold on. Let me try and see if I can. But you should be able to. You don't know how to hide. I've seen you. I've seen your name. So you should be able to send me requests. Then I had you. Shay. Yes, I've seen your name. Yeah, I've seen she's online. She should send me request. The button of request is on the left side where you have host and guest. Then she should click on the guest. Then I will add her. Click on the guest. It will tell me, give me notification. Then I will add you. Okay, good. I've accepted. Good. I'm going to increase volume. Good morning, Shay. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, Shay, I've added you. Auntie Yemisi. I'm on Auntie Yemisi. Auntie Bola. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi ṣe nǹkan kan lórí TikTok. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi record session yìí lórí TikTok ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Shay, I've added you. Can you hear me? Unmute. Check if you are muted, then unmute. Oh, shoot. Okay. If I'm adding you, please try to unmute so that we can hear you. Okay. Okay. Hello, yes, we can hear you.
Oh, finally. So apologies for that, Ma.
That's okay.
Had, a call. Another app was using the microphone. That's why I
Okay.
had to set everything.
Okay. So can you guys hear her on Facebook? On YouTube? Can you hear her? Shay, can you say hello to everybody so we'll be sure they can hear you?
Hello. Happy Sunday, everyone.
You go use Niger voice is small, though.
I don't have that.
I know, but what I mean is that maybe a bit louder. You know, Nigerians, we are kind of. Everybody. Can you hear her now? Okay, they say they can hear you on YouTube. Thank you. On Facebook, can you hear? Please confirm before we go ahead. Ẹ bá mi share on Facebook. Share o. A fẹ́ kí work gbòòrò gan for a reason o. Please, ẹ bá mi share video yìí ní orí Facebook. A fẹ́ kó wọ ìgboro gidi gan. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ bá wa, a fẹ́ kó wọ ìgboro gidi gan. Ẹ bá mi share. Call parents. Ẹ jẹ́ kán bọ́ síbí. Call young ones. Ẹ jẹ́ kán bọ́ síbí. Let them come and listen and learn. And please, you know my protocol on my page. When people are coming to talk about and share their experience, I don't tolerate victim blaming on my page. If I see you blame victim with your comments, I will block you. Okay? And once I block people, nobody comes to me and say, Auntie, ẹ bá mi block Elagbaja, ẹ bá mi unblock. I don't answer. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká jà, please. All right. So good afternoon, everyone. Here we have Shay with us. She is here to tell us some things. I will let her do the talking. And here we go. Shay, I'm going to leave the floor for you and let you speak and talk about your experience.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very grateful to everybody. I would like to say thanks to you, Mark, for the platform, and also to Auntie Lara if she's listening, because honestly, I would not have come online to say anything if not for her encouragement, if I can put it that way. I'm going to keep it brief. I'm not going to say too much for now because it is a lot. I will start by saying I just turned 36, and this my experience, my ordeal with this man, Dele Olawanle, has been a part of my life since I was 18 going on 19. So you can imagine that half of my life I have struggled and suffered because of the actions of this man. And how it started was I was working with him. In the UK, when you finish college, you're at the age of 18. College is like sixth form. I know you're in the States, Ma, so I know it works differently. But I didn't follow my friends to university because I was unsure of what to do. So I took a gap year out, and he said I should come and work for him. And I was excited to do that because my plan was to study law. And in studying law, I thought I needed experience, as you do. You always need experience, and you'll need someone to guide you on the steps that you need to take for a law career. So he said I should work for him, and I was grateful. I was really happy because I think it had been mentioned before, I come from a single-parent home. I'm very grateful for my mom because she's done everything to raise me to be the person that I am today. And my mom did her absolute possible best. And I've claimed it because I don't want people to think that, where was she, his mom, in all of this? My mom was right there. And I think it's important for me to mention that because I know people will say, where is this girl's mommy? He was there. And anyway, so when I started working for him, we had another lady that was working with him also. I will not say her name in case she's watching or she just doesn't want her name to be out there. And it was just the two of us and him working in his law office.
You are fading off gradually.
Can you hear me better now?
You are fading off.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Better?
Yes, we can hear you better now.
Okay. So it was me and this other lady working in his law office. So for years, I worked with him for 7 years. It was just the three of us in that office. No one else. That one man and two women, being the youngest. Now, I'm born and raised in the UK. He's obviously a Nigerian man, and the other lady also, she is of Nigerian descent, and she came here. I mentioned that because I want you to understand the dynamics of that office setup. I'm very different. They are very
Please, if you are going to distract us, I will take you down. Let me take you down, please. Can you please go down? Take away your down. Please, it's either you mute or you exit for now. Can you please? Go ahead, Shay. You are distracting us.
Thank you. So, at the time, I have to mention, I forgot to mention, also I was a part of his church. I've been part of his ministry with my mom and my stepdad my then stepdad, from when I was 14, 15. So I was still in secondary school when I knew this Dele Olawanle, until he branched out and started his own ministry and his own law firm, I believe in the same year, if I'm not mistaken. And so I'm now working in that law firm. And issues that happen in the church.
Which country is this?
This is the United Kingdom.
United Kingdom. You said he has a ministry.
Yes, he does.
What is the name of the ministry?
The ministry is called Winners Kingdom International Christian Center. He used to be part of CAC, Christ Apostolic Church, WOSEM, but he left our ministry to start Winners Kingdom in 2004, I believe, or 6 or so. I can't remember, to be honest.
Okay.
But he started his own ministry in 2004 or so. And as you can imagine, church issues get mixed up with work sometimes because I'm working with him. And there were some incidents that happened in the church And so when I get to work, he will sit me down and say, Sheyi, this is how you should live your life. This is how you should do your life. And me, as a young girl, impressionable, not knowing anything, I will listen to him. And I don't know my dad. I've never had my dad in my life. It's just been me and my mom and my siblings. And he was aware of that. And one of the ways he I would say, planted himself into my life was to make himself a father figure. And, I trusted him at 18, 19 years old. You would. What do I know?
Yes.
I don't know anything. He said he wants to be a father to me. He said he sees potential in me. He said I'm capable of greatness, and all those nice things that a father would say to their child. And I believed him, and I trusted him. And that's how he'll be encouraging me from time to time. I'm getting somewhere, I promise. That's how he'd be encouraging me from time to time. And he will come sometimes when work is less busy. He will tell me to sit down, and he will share what I now call ministry insights. Because he's a pastor, he will start preaching to me, basically. And on this fateful day, and I remember this day is 2009 or so, and he said I should come and sit down, as he usually does, that he wants to talk to me. And we talked, and he asked me about my life and where I want to be. And he said that he sees I'm such a good girl, respectful, I'm serving God, I'm working, and he wants to really be there for me. I said, thank you, sir. That's nice. I felt good about it. And so he said, I'm going to be your father from now on. I said, great, thank God, though. I have a father now. I really felt that. He stood up and he said, Sheyi, come and hug me. And I said, at last, a father's hug. And I hugged him, and I embraced him. And I felt emotional. I felt happy, as you would. All for this man to bring his hand down to my breast. And when he noticed that I was startled, I pulled back and he said, no, it's okay. It's okay. And I said, in my mind, I was thinking like, is this thing normal? Because I don't have a daddy. It's only someone with a father that will know whether this thing is normal or not. I was honestly confused in that moment, because does somebody's dad press their breast?
How old were you then?
At this point now, I think I was 19.
Wow.
Yes. Does somebody's daddy press their breast? I don't know. And I felt so uncomfortable, because now I've built trust with this man. I respect this man. And he feels that I trust him too. Where do I go from here? And he said, it's okay. And I think he gave me a peck on the forehead. And that day went like that. I didn't tell anyone. I just kept it to myself. And because in the end, I felt like if I say this to someone will say I'm lying. Who is going to believe me? And he's a lawyer too. He is skillful with his words. A very manipulative person. And I didn't say anything. And that's how it was going on. Any small thing, come and give me a hug. And I think because he noticed that I was startled the first time he tried to touch my breast, he relaxed on it a little bit. He didn't apologize or didn't say, sorry, I did that to you. He just, I think, observed and acted accordingly going forward. And I took it in good faith, because I had some sort of gratitude to him, because I felt like he was helping me to create a good image for myself. I'm not in school at the moment. I'm working with him. I want to be this great person. So I felt like I had to stick with him, because my first instinct was to just never go back there again. But I said, no, I don't want people to say, because it's tied with church, these church members know I'm working for him. And because of an incident that happened in church members, they said to him that I should not work with him, that he should have nothing to do with me. And he was always telling me that our church member said this, so that Sheyi, you should be honored to be working with me, basically. You should feel lucky to be working with me. And so me too, I felt like, if I now go and leave, people will say that, you see, we said so. And then I'm also thinking about my mom, because that woman has tried, and all the work that I want to do going forward at this point is to make her proud. So I just endured the rubbish. I just endured. And as time goes by, it got worse. I'll be minding my business, doing my work. This man will come into the small cubicle that I had in his office, and he'll put his hand down my bra and be fondling my nipple. And when he can see there is discomfort on my face, he will tell me no, to sit still, that it's okay. And he knows ordinarily, I did not ask for this thing, no. He will put his hand and be fondling my nipple. I will be photocopying on my own. He will put his hand up my skirt, either tap my bum or be fondling my bum and touching me in very disgusting ways.
Please try and mind the words, because there are some words that are not acceptable.
I apologize.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, he would be touching my private parts inappropriately while at work. Bear in mind, I mentioned that there's another lady working in this office too.
That office, Shay, the office, is it the church office or is chamber?
It's his legal office.
His legal office. Okay. And as at this time, he was a pastor already.
He was a pastor already, established pastor already.
Established pastor.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And in this office, because he moved offices, this office from this period of 2009, I remember, it was in an industrial estate. There are no cameras. There is no CCTV anywhere, nothing. So it's my word against his. And what he does conveniently is this other lady that works with him, she'd been working with him before I started. She will not be around.
Why?
Because it will give him the freedom to do with me what he wishes.
Oh, okay. So that only two of you will be in the office.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. So he will purposely send her away, send her on errand. Yes. If I get you right. Okay. Go ahead.
Only two of us will be in the office. And as someone has asked to mention his name, I'm going to repeat it for that person, billionaire. His name is Dele Olawanle, DeleOlawanle. And his church is Winners Kingdom. He's a very horrible man, and he's a disgusting, despicable human being. It's very difficult for me actually to share this story because I'm still traumatized by it.
I know.
So I do apologize if it's very stop and start, or if it feels like I'm going back, because
no, that's fine. Do it. I've told you, do it your own way. I know what trauma is. Okay. Remember, we spoke about this, and I told you, I said it might not be easy for you. Do it your own way, your pace, your energy. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Ma. So I had a boyfriend also at this time, and that one noticed that I'm acting funny, because how would your boyfriend want to embrace you or touch you and you'll be pushing him away? And I couldn't tell him, because how do you present that information to someone? And I'm bringing this up because in hindsight, I wish I said something to him, because I feel like if I said something to my then boyfriend, he might have been able to stop it, or at least
and help. Yeah.
Do something. This man was very controlling. I missed out on all my, as a young girl, you should go out with your friends, experience new things in life. I didn't do any of that. My own life, and he told me this. He said, your life should be a triangle. Your life should be church, work, home. That's what he said. Church, work, home.
Wow.
Yes.
That is like you shouldn't have any other social life apart from that.
That's it. I should just be coming to work and going home.
Wow.
19, going on 20. What am I meant to do with my life apart from enjoyment after my studies? Church, work, home. And I tried my best to abide with that. And my boyfriend at the time was also part of the church. And thankfully for him, because of
he was a member of the church too.
He was a member of the church.
Dele's church. This same man's church.
This same man's church, yes.
Jesus is coming. Your noise is affecting us. Can you mute yourself? Can you please mute yourself or you go off for now? Báwo náà ṣe máa ń yọ àwọn èèyàn kúrò? Disconnect. Ẹ padà wá. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my boyfriend at the time, thanks to him, I was able to enjoy little things like going to the cinema. He would take me out and do things like that. So I was able to have a little bit of enjoyment because outside of that, I had no life, none whatsoever. I was very, very boxed. And so when I can't remember how he found out about my boyfriend, but when he found out, he was very, very, very angry, and he said no. He said I must stop dating that guy. And I must never have anything to do with him and just focus on going to work and church. That's it. And that's how we broke up. We still tried to keep the relationship, but that's how controlling the man was. To the point that I think because of our relationship, this man went to church to say, no dating in church. If you want to get married, you come to me to tell you how controlling he is. He said no dating in church. Dating. And that's how me and my first boyfriend, my boyfriend broke up. And it was the same thing. Any man that would say they want to marry Sheyi, Dele would say no. Dele would say no. And at this point...
Can I ask you a question? At this point, you never thought to speak to your mom?
No, because...
May I ask why?
I felt like... I don't know. I just felt like because a lot of things have happened, which I'm not at liberty to share here.
Okay. Another question I want to ask. When you get home, you don't act unusual at home for your mom to notice something was wrong?
Well, further along the line, because it gets worse. At this point, he's just started touching my breast and touching me inappropriately in private parts at this point that I'm speaking of. And there is more, but I feel like I'm not at liberty to say it because... as you said, the platform doesn't allow.
Yes. But you can still code it.
Of course, yes. But at this point, there was the only thing left for him to do was the full thing at this point. There was nothing he had not seen, nothing he had not done. He had asked me to remove